The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Welcome back to the Social Studies class. In the last class, we discussed about the different type of architectural style in medieval India, especially contemporary style of architecture, Indo-Islamic style of architecture, isn't it? That medieval India art and literature, in that side, this is the chapter. In this chapter, we learn the different types of architecture, especially the contemporary style of architecture and Indo-Islamic style of architecture and main features. Now we are going to learn about the Gothic style, the third architectural style flourished in medieval India, that is known as Gothic style. During the 16th century, Portuguese introduced this style of architecture. Most of the Indian church are constructed in this style. We can see a lot of examples for there. St. Francis Church in Kochi and Bom Jesus Church in Goa are the finest example of Gothic style. So children, you have a doubt now, isn't it? What are the features of this Gothic style? Yes, the main features of Gothic styles are tall towers. Pointed tall towers are the main feature of Gothic style, and another feature is arch. Arch and tall towers are the main features of Gothic style of architecture. Clear? And the example of Gothic style, that is St. Francis Church in Kochi and Bom Jesus Church in Goa are the finest example of Gothic style of architecture. So this chapter, the first part, we learn about the different types of architectural style, contemporary style of architecture, Indo-Islamic style of architecture and Gothic style of architecture. Is it clear? Okay. The next topic, apart from the architecture, they given more importance to music also. In medieval period, two types of musics are developed, that is Hindustani music and Carnatic music. Hindustani music and Carnatic music also developed in that same period. The famous Hindustani musician is our Amir Khusro and Tansen. The famous two Hindustani and Carnatic musicians also there. They are in Amir Khusro and Tansen. Okay, they used in tabla and sitar for the development of this Hindustani music. So listen, apart from architecture, they given more importance for music also. The famous two musics also developed in that period. That is, one is Hindustani music and another one is Carnatic music. The famous musicians are Amir Khusro and Tansen. They use the instruments of tabla and sitar. The same period, Amir Khusro given importance to the new form of musical art form, that is Qawwali. That is Qawwali, Qawwali. Okay, Qawwali is another spiritual musical performance. It is used in that Urdu language. Urdu ഭാഷയിൽ എഴുതപ്പെട്ട അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എഴുതിയ സോങ്സുകളാണ്, സ്പിരിച്വൽ സോങ്സുകളാണ് ഈ ഖവാലി എന്ന മ്യൂസിക്കൽ ഫോംസിൻ്റെ ഡെവലപ്മെൻറ്റിലേക്ക് സഹായിച്ചത്. ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് ഡെവലപ്ഡ് ഇൻ ദ സപ്പോർട്ട് ഓഫ് അമീർ ഖുസ്രു. അമീർ ഖുസ്രുവിൻ്റെ സഹായത്തോടുകൂടി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ പ്രചോദനമാണ് ഈ ഖവാലി എന്ന സ്പിരിച്വൽ സോങ്സിൻ്റെ ഡെവലപ്മെൻറ്റിലേക്ക് സഹായിച്ചത്. So now we learn about the Gothic style of architecture. The main features of Gothic styles are tall towers and arch. And another feature we studied about the music. The famous two personalities are therefore in music area, that is Amir Khusro and Tansen. they given importance for the flourishing of Hindustani music and Carnatic music. In Hindustani and Carnatic music, they mainly use the two types of instruments, tabla and sitar. Okay, at the same time, Amir Khusro performed in Qawwali music also. Qawwali is an Urdu version of spiritual songs. Okay, that is also developed in the same period. In medieval period, we see the different types of architectural development, and the same time for in music, not only for music and literature and art form, they given a lot of importance for the development of regional language also. The next topic is literature. Please listen this description. The Bhakti and Sufi movements which originated during the medieval period played a major role in the progress of literature. Bhakti movement. The Bhakti movement formed in South India was based on deep love and devotion towards God. The Alvas and the Nayanas were the two streams of the Bhakti movement. The Alvas are Vaishnavist and the Nayanas are Shaivist. The ideal of these movements spread to North India by the 14th century. Guru Nanak, Kabir Das, Tulasi Das, Surdas, Thakuram, Mirabai and Chaitanya were the main propagators of the Bhakti movement in North India. Sufi movement. The Sufis rejected luxurious life and gave importance to spiritual life. The term Sufism was derived from the Arabic word of Suf. Khaja, Moinuddin Chishti and Nizamuddin Aliya, etc. were the propagators of Sufism. So, children, what are the informations you gained from in that description? Yes. Literatures are two types, Bhakti movement and Sufi movement. Bhakti movement is the devotion of God. The two types of peoples are there, Nayanas and Alvas. Okay, Nayanas and Alvas. They are known as Shaivist and Vaishnavist. Who are they believing the God of Shiva? They are known as Shaivist. And who are they believing the God of Vishnu? That members are known as Vaishnavist. Okay, then another one is Sufi movement. They are the real worshippers of spiritual God. The devotion method is making a dance. Like ഒരു ഡാൻസിൻ്റെ രൂപത്തിലാണ് സൂഫികൾ ഈശ്വര ആരാധന നടത്തിയിരുന്നത് എന്നൊക്കെ നമുക്കിതൊന്ന് മനസ്സിലാക്കാനായിട്ട് സാധിച്ചു. Now, let us see some of the major literary works in the regional languages and their works. Okay, look at the flow chart. So today's class we discussed about the architectural style of medieval India and the music form, Gothic Steel. What are the features of Gothic Steel? What is Qawwali? Like that, some details we learned from in this chapter. I hope you all understood that points. Read the textbook carefully, understand all the points and write each points in your own file also. Okay, thank you very much.